It's another Sunday, it's another brawl, what are we doing?
Nonsense Rumble!
That's absolutely correct, Rick. What is our category for today?
We're doing fighting game character, and this is going to be round 2, a sequel to our very first Nonsense Rumble.
Yes, the one that birthed it all. For those of you unfamiliar with the format of the show, what we do is we pick a category, which Rick has just described for you, and we pick characters who fit into that category and argue why my guy will beat your guy.
Yeah, and we sometimes have honourable mentions.
In fact, we have honourable mentions more often than we don't. Rick, do you have one for us today?
Yeah, my one for today is Devil Jin, because I think he probably wins, but I don't know the character well enough, so I can't pick him in good faith.
It's a bit weird, because it depends which game we're talking.
Yeah, I have played with Soul of Devil Jin in Soul Calibur, and it was really OP bullshit. This is one of the character styles in a weapon game that doesn't use a weapon because he just has eye beams.
Yeah, but guess what? Kazuya has that shit too.
Yeah, it's dumb. But yes, do you have an honourable mention for me today?
My honourable mention today is Kano, because he's an absolute villain, absolute scumbag, absolutely entertaining, but boy is he a jobber when it comes to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Man, is Kano the one with the... Kano's the one that has to be Australian now, isn't he?
Yeah, and he wasn't even... They turned him Australian because they made him Australian in the Mortal Kombat movie. But the bloke who played him in the original Mortal Kombat movie was from fucking Croydon and couldn't do an Australian accent.
That's even funnier.
I wouldn't be as surprised if people who are Australian are offended by that movie on people thinking that Kano was doing an impressive Australian voice.
Yep.
But he is a ruthless fucker. He's got his knife style and he's got the laser eye. So yeah, pretty good combo.
Yeah, this is true.
Of course, didn't quite make it because, again, any other Mortal Kombat character would wipe the floor with him. So, yeah, I'll be interested to see who your pick is today.
Well, similar to last time, I've picked someone from a game that I've played extensively. I picked Nightmare from Soul Calibur. He's the one with a big sword and a big gribbly mutant arm. The sword is the Soul Edge. It's less important that it is the Soul Edge that can eat people's swords and more important that it's just a big hunk of metal.
This is very interesting to me because this is the second time you've picked a character that has a weapon.
Yeah. I mean, Hayabusa also has a weapon. He just doesn't use it very often.
Yeah. Kind of feels like it goes outside of the rules. However, it is a fighting game. So as long as we don't make it so I cut your guy in half because sword, then I'm willing to allow it.
Yeah, it's basically blunt. Think of it like Guts' sword. It's less a sword and more of a club.
You don't know how Guts' sword works.
No, I don't.
That's fine.
But
I'm just telling you that's not how that works.
Yeah, like it's more of a hunk of iron than a sword.
I think you can say that about most people's weaponry, and everyone in Soul Calibur actually uses blunted weapons because you get hit multiple times and still walk it off.
Yeah.
Including Astaroth.
Yeah, with his literal executioner's axe. But yeah, I picked Nightmare. He can explode, and he's just generically like a horror. He's got like some slightly non-human physiology because he's just reconstructed from memories and stuff. So he doesn't even have like the normal heart or anything that you might be able to do Five-Finger Death Punch on. So yeah, who are you picking this week for your fighting game character pick?
Well, as you can see, I was a bit annoyed by you picking a character with a weapon, but I wasn't annoyed by you picking a character who's effectively a boss character because I did too. Yep. I picked Sagat.
Sagat. Ooh yeah.
Is he the most powerful character in Street Fighter? No, but that's because Akuma exists. He's not even.
And Bison exists.
But he's not powerful, he's a wizard.
Yeah, true.
I think if you took away M. Bison's magic bullshit in a straight-up fight, Sagat would kick the shit out of Bison. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, because he's like an actual bare-knuckle boxer.
Sagat is a big fuck-off character anyway. He's massive. He takes up a big old chunk of the screen. He's also an expert, champion, etc. in Muay Thai. The deadliest, I'm not going to say deadliest, most effective form of ground combat.
Yeah. Now, I think Reach maybe has it, but he does, Sagat does have Reach. In terms of characters with Reach, I think the only one with more Reach is Dhalsim.
Well, yeah, because Dhalsim's bullshit, but you gotta remember, Sagat is a kickboxer.
Oh, okay.
He's got his legs for Reach, not his arms.
Sure.
And I'm just saying, all he has to do is dodge one sword swing, and he's already in. So I don't think the Reach is the be all end all here.
Yeah, and once someone's close enough to Nightmare, he's got his gribbly mutant arm that he can do grabs with.
Oh yeah, who's he fighting?
Yeah, he's fighting someone who's actually good at martial arts.
Yeah, you grab him, and you're gonna get knees to the stomach, minimum. I cannot stress this enough. Sagat is an incredibly proficient hand-to-hand fighter. I think Ryu's beaten him, but Ryu has the Hadoken.
Yeah, and main character persona.
This is true. Don't forget, fucking Ken is better than Ryu until he, his wife leaves him, and then he gets all sad.
Yeah, and he gets his beard.
They didn't need to do Ken so fucking dirty.
No, they didn't.
Why give Ken all of this fucking push and then be like, we can't have him be too better than Ryu. Fuck, divorced.
Yeah, and then Ryu can finally, catch up and surpass him.
Ugh. But the reason why Ken was so good is because he stopped caring about being the best and just was the best, Such a Japaneseism, you know what I mean?
Yeah, stop trying to ascend to the top and just be the best.
Ugh. Fuck off, Goku. Anyway, here's the thing: the only reason I think Nightmare is even in the same league as Sagat is because he has that stupid fucking sword, and I already have spoken umbrage about him having a sword in a fist fight.
Yeah, even without it, he's still made of stuff. He's a dude in armor against a bare knuckle kickboxer.
I don't think you fully appreciate how fucking tough kickboxers' skin is. Have you seen how they condition themselves?
Well, I've seen Sagat doing his one finger prep push-up.
I know we're talking about video game bullshit, but kickboxers constantly kick things to toughen up their, shin, effectively.
Oh yeah, because it's called kickboxing, but it's normally shin kicking rather than with the feet.
Yeah, when you kick with the leg, not with the foot.
Yeah.
If you get kicked by a kickboxer, say goodbye to your ability to walk for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably not applicable to Nightmare because he's made of goo, but it'll hurt. You got to bear in mind, we think of this in context of a video game as well. This isn't fucking real life. Fucking Nightmare just goes because he's a monster, but it's a fighting game. They're on a somewhat level field just by the fact that they're allowed to fight each other.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of it in a because Nightmare's just generically a very powerful character as in the internal balance.
Yes, and so Sagat.
Yeah, I think Sagat's got it.
I mean, I'm going to say Sagat's got it because he's actually a fighter, whereas Nightmare is just a knight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a knight that's gone bent in the head and keeps doing murders after murders after murders because he's
an arsehole.
Yeah, well, because he's driven to it by the sword that wants to eat more souls.
Yeah, an arsehole.
Yeah. Whereas Sagat can actually, form complex plans and carry them out. Yeah, Sagat wins.
Sagat wins. Yay. I think it's one of those where maybe I'm being too strict by thinking of it as a pure fighter against a pure fighter. But when you think of it like that, I don't see Sagat losing to Nightmare. Apart from, again, Nightmare does have some magic bullshit he can employ, but even that isn't a one-hit kill in the games.
Yeah, totally.
So yeah, of course I'm happy. My guy won.
Yeah, Sagat wins.
Sagat wins in our second fighting game bout. I can't even remember who won between Ryu and Paul.
It was me.
Was Ryu. It? I think we gave the edge to him because of his if he decided to not be honourable.
Yeah. If he chooses to be dishonourable in any way, he just wins because he's got the sword and he's got his Kamehameha.
I didn't even know he had a Kamehameha.
Yeah, in the 3DS game, it's pretty much the only way you can consistently win is just pick Hayabusa and Kamehameha everything.
And that's a fighting game on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Okay. What a weird platform to put a fucking fighting game on. Anyway, join us again next week, guys, for something. Well, it's going to be completely different, both in the sense that it's unrelated to what we've done today and not like anything we've done before.
Yeah, it's not a sequel to anything that we've done at all.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.